So you may not have paintbrushes at home, but there are some easy options that you should have around. And the first, if you can see, there is a pen. I actually used the back of the pen, the part that you click up and down, and dipped it into my media and used it just like a paintbrush. And then my next option for you is, of course, a paintbrush. You can see the difference. And then the last is a Q-tip. So you could use anything pretty much to do this, even your finger. I just wanted to show you what each one would look like.
Okay guys, so I think that I will start off this project with using tea. You can use tea or coffee. So I have a tiny bit of water that I had my tea, it's called steeping in. So I thought maybe I could get a darker color with it if I had a tiny bit. And so you can try making like a few different colors with your tea, or just adding more as you go, like what you would do with watercolor. You can just keep adding more and more and it'll get darker and darker. The first, I'll do a couple of watercolor demonstrations with, let's see, paintbrushes and other things that you might have around your house. Like I'll try out pencil, and I'll try out using a pen to guide the watercolor as well. So first, let's just see how this works out. So I have my lady here. Let's see how our color shows. It's not awful. So you want to lay down a good foundation of color on your paper first. And then we'll go back and consider the shadows and highlights. Okay, so here's so far on my face, and that's just using tea. So I'll work on it a little bit more, and I'll take a picture. But before I stop recording this one, what I mean is, like, some spots are dry, so I'm gonna go back in and add more color, like under the eye. Some more tea under the eye, and it'll just get darker and darker. So far on my lady. If you don't have tea or coffee, we're gonna try hot sauce, and we're gonna try soy sauce as well, because I know that people usually have like takeout packets of hot sauce or soy sauce laying around their house. So I think first we'll try soy sauce, and we'll do it without a paintbrush. So I'm just putting soy sauce in a dish. And what I think I'm going to use first is a pen. A lot of people have pens, I've heard, but not so much pencils. So I just put some soy sauce in a pack, in like a dish. So it's in there, in a dish. And I'm going to just dip the end of my pen into it and start my project. So I would just use your pen to guide where your soy sauce is gonna go, and this actually works pretty good. So I'm not mad at this. So you can almost use it like the pen and scribble it in. Remember, you're gonna take note of the dark spots and the light spots of your drawing, where the light would naturally hit. It's not very hard to utilize this pen either, because it's almost like a marker. So that's nice. And the soy sauce works really well. It just is, you can definitely smell the soy sauce, but I like the smell of soy sauce, so I'm not even gonna complain. But it is a very dark color, almost like the color that the coffee might be. to be honest. So if you want, you can always add water to your soy sauce to lighten it up. So I'm adding some water right now. So watered down soy sauce, not watered down soy sauce. And you can even use your finger, by the way, if you need to get a smooth covering to spread any of this around. And it's soy sauce, so still quite tasty. So if you get it on your hand, it's okay. Okay, so far with the soy sauce. Ha ha ha! You can do this. Not bad, huh? Okay, so this last one is going to be kind of like a Hail Mary, I think. So here's again the picture. So we've already done one that's done with tea, and this is tea and a paintbrush. This is soy sauce and the back of a pen and a little bit of like using my finger. So I think I'm gonna try hot sauce, Texas Pete to be exact. I think I'm gonna try hot sauce and just my finger this time. So hot sauce and water and my finger. And we'll see how this goes. Alright, so get some of this hot sauce out. My little bowl. It's actually almost as dark as soy sauce, to be honest. And I'm gonna add some water to the edge of my soy sauce puddle so that it makes a lighter beigey brownish red. So here's with hot sauce. Hot sauce and my finger. So here's your comparison. Hot sauce and my finger. Soy sauce and the back of a pen. A paintbrush and tea. Okay? So you want to definitely build more depth than this. So if you want to set it aside, let it dry, go back in with more color, then you'll have a more detailed look. But I think that you can definitely achieve what you're going for. I kind of really like the darkness of the soy sauce, but might be the same as using coffee. Tea just has a very light brown. It's almost yellow.